beekeeper, you've been around bees for any length of time, then you know this is the time of year when bees like to start swarming. And in the past, I would just catch the swarms and put them in a box, whatever, and then I got to where I tried to manage my hives a little bit better, and I'd make splits so I didn't have to deal with the swarms, and you never know when they're going to do that. Well, this morning we were working in the garden, and this last hive on the end, just noticed all the bees coming out. And at first, if you've never seen or heard of a cleansing flight, we didn't know if they were doing a cleansing flight or what, because we've had a lot of bad weather, but I kept watching them and noticed that they went up about 30 feet into this cherry tree and they made a loose swarm. So, and even though that was a split that I made that just had a bunch of fresh eggs, I don't know why they split, but I'll find out. But I'm going to attempt to get up here and catch the swarm. But there's no way that I could get up 30 feet to catch a swarm, and probably you couldn't either, unless you used a lift. And I wouldn't necessarily recommend going out and renting a lift. It would probably cost you $200 just for half of a day. But if you're that passionate about catching your swarms, then you might just do it. So we're going to show you the process. We're going to go up in the lift, and I'm going to do a little trimming around the fork and the branch that they're on, cut the ends off. Then I'm just going to cut the whole branch off and bring them down in that fork, because it's not going to be real easy to shake them down while we're up there with them. So I'm going to bring it down and then go put it in a box. And this will be a hive for a friend of ours here in the area named Brandon Smith. So Brandon, if you watch this, these are your babies.